Hey my friend, in this video we're going to talk about 6 ways to make money fast in less than a week. If you have a local business, I'm going to give you the goods. It's going to be awesome. You might want to bookmark this video if you're busy now but you have slow seasons, because it'll be a valuable resource as a quick reference guide. If you're not familiar with me, my name's Josh. I've built and sold 4 of my own companies, and in addition to that, I've sold $20 million worth of stuff on the internet too. And so I don't have all the answers, but I have some, and I think this video is going to be really valuable. Let's get into it. The first way to make money fast is through joint venture partnerships. Now, people don't want to hear this because they have to talk to people. Oh no, I'm an entrepreneur and I have to talk to someone, but you got to understand, if you're even looking to make money fast, then the de facto state of most of your non-competing other local business owners also would really like to make money really fast. You see, the problem that you have, everybody has, most people have, especially local business owners. The problem is that we don't collaborate. You know, big companies are collaborating all the time, and it could be as simple as getting a coffee and having a single conversation with a non-competing local business owner in your town, and they send an email blast out on your behalf. Or you guys do a direct mail campaign, but you share the cost, or they send a text blast, or maybe they control a Facebook group or a local Facebook group and they can do a shout out or a promotion. There's 100 ways from Sundays to do joint ventures. What we call it around here is the Dream 100 strategy. Make a list of all the people that you wish knew who you were in your local market, and then make an effort to get to know them. In our software, Warplan AI, we have a Dream 100 management feature, but you can just do this on a spreadsheet. The Dream 100 idea was coined by a guy named Chet Holmes, and he turned around a failing magazine decades ago by targeting all the biggest advertisers that he wished would advertise in his magazine, and he just built relationships with them slowly, and then it started to compound. They became the #1 magazine in their category, and then marketers and business owners ever since have been using this strategy. I've used it. It's a big deal. See, relationships are worth more than just a customer, right? People talk about customer acquisition cost when it comes to marketing, and that's valid, but what about influencer acquisition cost? How much time, effort, energy, and or money would you spend to have the perfect strategic relationship with someone who could get you 100 customers locally, right? Maybe you're a carpet cleaner and they're a pressure cleaner. Maybe it's a local restaurant that gives a coupon when people pay for their bill to a foot in the door offer for your business. These opportunities are everywhere. People are open to them. It's not even hard to do them, but for some reason, people just hesitate. And my wife always says it best. She says, Josh, the best way to make friends is to be friendly. So go do some JV marketing. The second way you can make money fast is in the same line of thinking as joint venture partnerships, but we call these swaps. It's just making an offer to swap value with another business in your area. And what does this look like? It's very simple. Let's say that you interview the top realtor in your town on your Facebook. And you might not be some internet famous local celebrity, but you might have 1,000 or 2,000 friends locally. And you interview the realtor about the top 5 things homeowners need to know if they're going to buy or sell a house, right? And then what's going to happen is that realtor will interview you on the 5 things people need to know about hiring a landscape contractor or whatever, right? These are simple things. You can do 5 of these a day, and you're going to get your offer in your company and yourself in front of other people quick, for free, by just trading value. So swaps with interviews is one type of swap. Another type of swap is called a thank you page swap. This one's ninja. If you like ninja stuff, this is a really good one. You see, on most local businesses' websites, they have a way for people to either buy something on the website or a way for people to request an estimate or get information. So whether it's a local dentist or it's a carpet cleaner or it's a window cleaner or any kind of service provider or it's an auto repair shop, there's usually a contact form on everybody's website. But what people don't realize is that a website is like a piece of digital real estate. And the most wasted space on most people's website is the thank you or confirmation page on a website. And here's what I mean. When someone goes to the auto oil change place and they fill out a contact form or they book an appointment, when they fill out or submit that form on that oil changes website, the page that they land on right after clicking submit is the confirmation page, the thank you page. That piece of digital real estate is super valuable and no one uses it for anything. And one way for free to do collaborations and swaps with each other locally is to trade the real estate on each other's thank you page. So if someone goes to your website and says, I'd like to get a quote for window cleaning, you say, great, we got your request, we'll reach out to you within 12 hours. By the way, there's this amazing local oil change shop that has a $10 off coupon. Click here, put in your email address to redeem it, right? Boom, you just generated a lead for this guy. And this guy will do the same thing for you. Great, your appointment's confirmed. We'll get your oil changed on Tuesday. By the way, if you're a homeowner and you want professional window cleaning, here's $100 off your window cleaning. Click here, blah, blah, blah. This is not hard stuff to do. It takes creative thinking, but it could create a lot of deal flow. And here's why, because you don't have to do this once. You could do this with 15 or 20 or 30 businesses locally to you, and your message gets in front of people over and over and over and over and over. Is your head exploding? This is so simple, guys. It's free, and you can make money really quick. The third way you can make money really fast is by targeting and focusing on influencer relationships. Now, we talked about joint ventures, we talked about swaps. This is similar, but can be different. Influential relationship, what does that mean? Well, it could mean the president of an HOA. It could be the admin of a Facebook group, like I mentioned earlier, or it could actually just be the corner lot in the most prominent neighborhood if you're a home service company. And maybe there's this house on the corner lot. What if you did some free service for them in exchange for having signage in their yard? What if you did some free service for the HOA president and in exchange he sent a coupon to the newsletter for the homeowners association, or he gave you a shout out in the private hidden secret, Smith's Creek Facebook group, which most communities have, right? We got to think through who has access to our perfect customers, or who has the most visibility to us locally. And there's lots of weird ways to think about this. I've told a story in some of my other YouTube videos about a chicken store in Ludington, Michigan, which is our hometown. Our studio here is in Dallas, Texas, but Michigan is home for us. And when we're there, my wife is a friend, and she has a business called the Cluck Bucket, and it's amazing. I mean, the food is unbelievable, and she does a great job. But the Cluck Bucket is like this trailer on this lot, and they cook it in this giant barbecue pit oven thing, really fancy stuff, and then they sell it out of the trailer, and you can park, and there's picnic tables, and right next door to the Cluck Bucket is a car wash. Now, this is an example of a joint venture or a swap or an influential relationship that's not being utilized. And I've told her forever, I've said, Sherry, you gotta talk to the car wash people, because what happens is people get their fresh car cleaned. If they just turn right, and go 20 feet, they're in the Cluck Bucket parking lot. And so why is there not a free cornbread coupon being handed out to every car that goes through the car wash for the Cluck Bucket? And why is there not a $1 off your car wash coupon being handed out to everybody that's buying chicken at the Cluck Bucket for the car wash? See, these opportunities are everywhere, but we don't think about it. Typically, people just do more of the same thing, or they do nothing and feel sorry for themselves. You don't have to do that. You don't have to be a statistic and a victim. Be friendly, meet people, think of creative ideas, list it out, create a Dream 100 list. There's no reason you have to be broke. The fourth way you can make money really fast, especially if you have a local business, is through shock and awe marketing. And what shock and awe marketing really means is to start marketing smaller to get a bigger result. And one of the money missions inside of the Warplan AI program, it's called puddle jumping. And what puddle jumping is helping people understand is that to stretch your marketing dollars further, don't blast marketing to all the zip codes that you service. Instead, target puddles, not oceans. Puddles, meaning the neighborhoods where you already have traction, you already have social proof, you already have 5 or 6 or 8 customers in this 350 home neighborhood. And we're gonna do shock and awe marketing to that puddle. We're gonna incessantly and repeatedly get in front of people, just those 350 homes, over and over and over. This has all kinds of benefits. Number one, it looks like your company is way bigger than it is, because every day or 2 or 3 times a week, they see your trucks coming in and out. They see your yard sign, they see your door hanger, they get the direct mail. You can drop a geo-targeted Facebook ad with a 1-mile radius right over those 350 homes, and you could even name the name of the neighborhood in the Facebook ad, right, to personalize it, and that's shock and awe. Shock and awe simply means that you repeatedly, through multiple different channels, multi-touch, get in front of a specific group of people. And as a small business owner, you can't afford to do that to your whole market probably, but you can do it to a puddle. And people are going to believe that you're a company that's in momentum. They can't escape you. You're ubiquitous. You're just everywhere. That's good for you. It's good for your pocket. So go do some shock and awe marketing, identify some puddles, and go get that money. The fifth way you can make money really fast is by creating a high ticket offer. Have you not not done this yet? Why do you hate money? Do you hate it? It's okay. It's good to not love money, but don't hate money. We could use it. You're a good person, right? Look, create a high ticket offer. This is a way to get paid fast. People don't realize the customer list you already have is full of the money that you need to put in your pocket. It already exists. Dan Kennedy teaches this concept called sending the bill to the herd. And it's kind of funny. And what he says is if he needs to buy something, if he wants to buy a new horse because he's into horse racing, not normal horses, but like $50,000, $100,000 horses, he writes a sales letter and sends it to the herd. What does he mean? What he means is he creates an offer for his customer base. They buy the offer, then he buys the horse. The same is true for you with your local business. I don't care if you have a restaurant, you're a massage therapist, it doesn't matter. There's already people that know, like, and trust you. You have them on a list somehow. We need to create a premium value offer to put in front of them. Some of the people are gonna buy it. And what's really crazy, and maybe you don't realize this because maybe you grew up poor or you're not like a premium value buyer on your own service, you don't realize that there's a percentage of the people that already trust you that will happily pay exorbitant money to get a really awesomer version of the thing that you sell. And it breaks your brain. For me, I started out originally years ago in the window cleaning business. And to this day, it's amazing to me that people even pay for window cleaning. And because I'm not my customer, I would market really quiet and sheepishly because I thought it was weird that people would give me money to wipe dirt off of glass that would immediately get dirt on the glass, and then they'd pay me money to wipe the dirt back off the glass. It seemed like a silly thing, but I am not my customer. You are not your customer. So think of the most expensive thing that you sell, double or triple it, add in more extra goodies and benefits, send an email, do phone calls, put that offer in front of your customer list. Most people won't want it. The ones that do are going to be excited to do it. They're going to get status from it. It's going to feel exclusive, limited to 5 people or 3 people or 10 people, and put the offer out there because, you have not because you ask not. And creating a high ticket offer is one of the fastest ways to make money. You could make $10,000 in the next 48 hours by doing what I just said. I'm not guaranteeing it, but you could make a lot more than that. I've seen it time and time again. And I'll end on this point. Dan Kennedy, who sends the bill to a herd, he tells a story about John Lennon. And John Lennon's wife said, I want to get a pool. I want an in-ground pool. And she said, but I don't know if we can afford it, okay? And he said, that's fine, we can afford it. I'm just going to write another song. And that's an example of creating value to get the thing that you want. If you need money, you got to create an offer. If you need money, create a premium value offer. If you need money, create a high ticket offer and put it in front of your herd. Some of them are going to buy it. And last but not least, if you're in a pinch for cash and you want money quickly, consider pre-selling something. There's many times in my career with software and digital products where I've actually sold something before I created it. And there's actually a lot of benefits to doing that. Number one, you can get the money faster, but the other benefit is that you can actually build a better product, right? And I've done this many times, and I know you probably have a local business and you don't sell coaching or courses or anything, but the principle is still true. You can actually pre-sell an early bird version of one of your services to generate capital. And there's some downside to it, right? Because you do have to go deliver on that service in the future, but in an emergency or if you're in a pinch, this is a very lucrative, viable, realistic, actionable thing you can do right now. It's come up a lot over the years when I've worked with people where people had a cash flow pinch and we pre-sold something for the fall, something 6 months in the future, or in the dead of winter, we make an offer to get cash flow to keep the lights on for something we have to fulfill on in the spring. And you get to decide if that's something that you're willing to do, but think about it because it's an out-of-the-box way of looking at it. You don't have to sit and suffer. There are solutions all around you. We talked about joint venture marketing and swaps and influencer relationships, shock and awe marketing to puddles. We talked about high-ticket premium value offers and also pre-selling stuff. Look, you can generate immediate cash flow for a future promise. What would that look like for you? Put your thinking cap on, get creative, and remember, you always are going to make more money with your brain than you ever will with your back. Second thing I want you to remember is it's always easier to make money when you're having fun. If you're not having fun, click off this video. Go to a Best Western, take a nap, eat some bonbons, do what you got to do to get your head right, because when you feel good, it's easy to make money. And part of the problem for most people is they're just tired. They're just beat up. They can't think straight. They can't see straight. You're maybe surrounded by other people in your industry who are all more or less doing the exact same thing. And that's a recipe for mediocrity. I don't want that for you. I hope you're getting value out of this video and this channel. And if you are, please subscribe to it because it helps us. It's a lot of work to make these. We have to plug in extension cords and set up lights. And there's all kinds of shenanigans we have to do to make these. I hope they're valuable. Let me know in the comments if they are, or even if they're not, and we'll try to get better. And until next time, take care. God bless.